The Trinity tournament continues here. The next battle is Druid versus Gingy. Will these two take their heeds on this day? Let the battle commence. Let's see then what I can get out of you, Gingy. Nothing. What? You're not getting anything out of me. I won't give you that chance. Oh. You can't defeat me, Druid. You can't handle my insecurities, because I don't have any. What do I have to be insecure about? But I'll just tell you, won't you let me get a hand on? No! I see inside your mind's eye now, Gingy. Yes. There you are. Being baked by the gods. Just give him 2 eyes. I'd suggest give him 2 eyes. Yeah, that's it. Brilliant. Yummy gingerbread man for us to eat. Put him in the golden ovens of heaven. He gave you life. And you killed the gods. Yes, I know. Everybody knows how I was created. I told you during my round 1 battle. I told everybody. The gods baked me and I killed the gods. So what? Now I'm totally indestructible. You can't get past my gingerbread body. But I see your insecurity now, Gingy. No, you don't. I do. I do see your insecurity, Gingy. I'm already using it to weaken you here now. But I don't have any. You do, Gingy. Everybody has one somewhere. On yours is the fact that you do not think. You do not know your purpose here. Why do you really exist? You shouldn't. You shouldn't have a life. You were just a gingerbread man, meant to be eaten. You have no purpose but that. To be eaten. You weren't meant to be alive at all. So your insecurity is that. And you lust for purpose in life. Oh well. So what? I can already see your gingerbread breaking now. And you fuck. But I can't. Oh. Oh. You're feeling the attacks like never before. Every single hit gets me closer to breaking you, Gingy. Really? Oh, just stop yelling. Well, let's stop here for a minute. What about you, huh? You know, to question everybody else insecurities and look inside their minds, whatever, to see them. Well, what if someone looked in yours? What would they find? Does it matter? Even if I told you, even if I had any, it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't be able to use them against me. Like I can use them against you. So, what? Now, Gingy, let's finish this off. Baked in the oven. It's of you finding to be eaten, Gingy. No, why? If I made him up. You've held on too long. But now it's time. Feel your insecurities, Gingy. No! I won't. You will. You're not meant to exist, you awful prick. You were meant to be, you were made to be killed. You're a bakery confection item. You're way. You're way past your expiry. Take it as it is. No, can't resist any longer. Oh. My arm. It's not off. Just like it should. No. No. Just like a normal gingerbread. No, it isn't. Oh, my leg. You're losing the pain anyway because you're losing control of your body because it is no longer a body at all. It's pure gingerbread. Don't worry. I won't eat you. Gingerbread is fucking disgusting. I couldn't defeat you. No, you couldn't. I knew you had an insecurity, Gingy. Everybody does. Whether they like to show it or not. And that's how I'll win the entire tournament. It's my curse, and also a blessing to know everybody's insecurities and use them against them. Goodbye. Gingy. Today has been turned into a normal gingerbread man now. He's dead. Thank you, bro. You are one of the most powerful fighters in the entire field, Druid. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, anyway. Goodbye, Gingy. Thanks for the bout. The next bout is Crow versus Robin. Will these two take their heats on the stage? Robin. I wasn't prepared for such a weakling. to be even capable of getting through to the second round. Yeah, well, that's exactly how I did get here. Preparation. Utilizing the preparation time that I had against my opponents. And I've done the exact same thing that I did for my first round fight. I learned about my opponents. I learned about the strategies you used to beat your opponent in round one and how to counter those. As if. That's something I'd love to see. Well, you are going to, so don't worry, you punk. What's the point, Robin? You know you can't attack me physically. Really. I made a new suit. Specifically for this battle. Really. I just have to get you out of there. Where are you? I told you I have a pair of crocs, and I told you I don't care, Rob. You can have all the preparations you want. I'll overpower you with my strength. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Shit. No. I'm a deviant. What are you on about now, Crow? I'm not meant to exist. Well, I can see why. Why would anyone really want you to exist? You're disgusting. Look at you. I know. But that's where my pure strength comes from. Oh, my unrivaled, unstable power. Which I can use to crush you. What the? God. God. Stronger than you thought, on it. Mind always prevails over strength. Really. We'll see that, won't we? God. Let's see how smart you are and I break your neck here, Robin. What the? Ah, 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 ah. Think it's funny, do you? A little bit, yes. You keep seeming to underestimate me. Oh! Thanks for the weapon pull. What the? What? You think I'll be foolish enough to use the weapon? Oh, what? It may send the weapon out, but it simply returns to it. Now I have to destroy it. Give me that shit. Ah. 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 Oh. Waster. I think it's time we finally seen you sent to the dumps. Cardiac now. You begin to struggle. I can see it. Give it up, Robin. No way. I'm never giving up. Oh, give it up, Robin! Told you to give up. So give it up now. You punk. No way am I giving up. Bro. Did my dad ever give up? I don't know. To be honest, I really don't care. How about your dad? You know why I don't care? Because your dad isn't here. Your dad isn't fighting in the tournament, is he? My dad is Batman. I always looked up. Let's go, Damien. You can defeat every threat that's faced against him. Prepared meticulously for every combination of things that could happen. Not today, Green. Oh! Oh! You're under arrest. Time to go to Oracle. No! One day, there was a threat that me and my dad never saw coming. Especially it. Oh! Son, run! No way! I won't let it kill you! You don't! You see, we'd stopped Farnos. What we didn't expect was him to monsterize and take a monstrous form within prison. with the help of other inmates, which lets them escape. No! Oh. No! Sir, please. Oh. Batman is dead. Anyone who dares to challenge me will face my wrath. Why are you telling me this? I don't care. Because it's why I won't lose to you today. Why I learn to never give up. Even after my father died. I kept his honor. There was one thing that I couldn't keep. His code to never kill. Well, I managed to keep it. Except for one. What do you say? Monster Thanos. I spent weeks, months, years preparing to fight that little freak. Went underground in the hidden bat cave, preparing something so vile. It would win. It would allow me to win against them. Kill him. When I finally was ready, I didn't go out there as Robin. I went out there as the new Batman, taking my father's place. To honor him. To bring respect to him. It's what I will do. And it's what I managed to do as well. Hurry up with the story already. I challenge Monster Thanos. At first, just like my father did the first time, I struggled against these of pure amazing strength. What a waste. A waste of your life, Damien. Oh. Put on your father's suit for what? For nothing. He's pathetic. He'll never be as good as he was. Even he couldn't defeat me. What the? What? What the? Oh, God. What is this? No. What the fuck have you done? I created a machine that turned Thanos from Monster Thanos back into his regular form. And I took my chance. My father would never do anything like this, Damien. I'm Unfortunately for you, Thanos, I'm not my fault. But I will respect his honor. I killed Thanos then and there. That is the only time I've ever worn my father's suit. Until now, Crow. Surely. Yes. Years it's been since I've ever died now. Years since I killed Thanos. Years of fighting criminals in Gotham. Locking them all away. Years of fighting crime. But that's the thing with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends. But you're going to end up dying in this tournament, Crow. What do you think just because you change your suits, this changes anything? You're in a different suit. Wow. You're in a different suit? If you can change it, fuck up! No. This one. What the? God. What are you doing? No. Get this up at me. I don't think so. God. You're not as strong as Thanos was. So I'll kill you in even shorter time. You're not anything like your other was, Damien. Okay. God. You're a cold-blooded killer at best. You know better than the villains you throw at Arkham. Or kill. Whichever one it was that you do with them. Well. Really. Oh. I told you, Crow. I will beat you here. And I have done. I fight for honor. Justice. So I can revive Crow. The winner is Robin, which means he moves on to the third round. He will face Druid. The next battle is Mysterio versus Ghost. Will these two take their heats on the stage? Mysterio. You learn to control your powers more in the battle against Doctor Strange. Well done. Thanks. It still won't be enough to best my power. See where that goes. Just because you learn how to control your powers a bit more doesn't mean you can best me, Mysterio. Yeah, well. Oh! Dude. So what? If I care, then you Ghost Punch! Yeah. Ghost Punch? Yep. It's a bit of an uncreative name for someone named Ghost. I keep being simple unlike you. Stupid, ridiculous powers. Yeah. Susie, strike! Yeah. Lightning! Oh, fuck off! Oh, you ball end. Should you be about you? But no. You think you can beat me? I'm a deity. Deity. If that works, it gets thrown around too loosely these days anyway. You probably are. Never changing store pal enough. So said Lightning. Poseidon, tied up straight. Burn out his flame now. Fucking nasty. Hail Shield! Glacier Shield! Fuck off with your Glacier Shield. The glaciers are melting! I'll take this fire evisceration fist! Oh. Use it. God! Your powers are still beyond your total comprehension. You understand? Sure, but you don't know how to use them to their full effects. Not yet. But I will. But you better hurry up, because I'm not hanging around to let you. Flowing white stripe. Yeah. Illusion cat. What the? Sorry, you're laughing, you prick. No. Nightmare strike. I'll be a pirate if not you can't. What? Give me that leg now. No. Yes, Ghost. This man's thing. What? How are you doing this? As you said, to master my power requires control and precision. You don't have either of those things. But I do now. And it can only get better with experience. No! God! Zeus is lightning. The winner is Mysterio. And he advances on to the last 32 because Ghost is dead. Timekeeper, revive Ghost. Guess I'll say well done, Mysterio. Yep, thank you very much. The next battle is Omega versus Golden Thanos. Will these two fighters take their heats on the stage? If you can call this a fight. Come on. Where's this Omega? Am I wrong in saying, Omega, that you struggled against Archangel? Let the battle commence. I wouldn't say I struggled against Archangel Golden Thanos. Rather, it was a close, well-fought battle between two fighters who know their limits. You know what I'd say? You're a complete joke. You, Archangel, everybody else in this tournament, total jokers. Shut up! What? That was just a flick. Come on. Get up, you weakling. I said, get up, you weakling. No! Get up! When do you think you want to? God, can you understand? It's me a flick. Anybody who comes across will be crushed. Remember that, babe? Dr. Doom had a crush in the first round. It's prick Omega. Mysterio that I'm going to have to face, quote unquote, in the next round. Or anybody after it. There's nobody strong enough, let alone smart enough, to best me in this tournament. The fate of the Omniverse is all but sealed. What's he talking about? I'll get that trophy and use it to surpass the Trinity. What are they gonna do when I'm stronger than they themselves are? Then I'll recraft the whole Omniverse in my image. Yeah, and how exactly are you going to recraft it? From the ground up. So I don't care. Starry Night? Red! What's the point, Omega? Tell me what the point is! Oh, get off. I'll tell you what the point is, Golden Fathers. The point is to never give up. To carry on fighting regardless of what the threat is in front of you and how incomprehensible it may seem for you to overcome that threat. Incomprehensible isn't even the word. There's levels between us that don't even exist. You're a baby. And I'm a hydrogen bomb. Not even a hydrogen bomb, I'm a supernova. A black hole. And I'm not a black hole. The cataclysmic force of 10 black holes put together is just not even come anywhere close to a mere 0.0000000000001% of my strength, and you know it. Let me show you something, Omega. What is this? It's a starry night sky. Similar to the craft of your starry night road. I wanted to show you this because my powers can be used to craft beautiful things. And yet I choose them for what they're actually worth. Unlimited, unrivaled power. The likes of which you'll never know. No, get off! And anyone in this tournament will ever know, Omega. You are a waster. Everybody here is. I could have ended this battle in mere seconds. Not even seconds. Not even milliseconds or nanoseconds. This battle could have been over millennia ago. So why must we continue it? To humiliate you, Omega. Not only that, to show how pathetic you are for everyone else. That's a proof to everyone. I'd make my most out of the time on this stage. Sure, I could win the whole tournament by winning every single one of my battles in less than a nanosecond, but what's the fun in that, Omega? What's the fun? Now perish. The winner is Golden Thanos. He moves on to the last 32. Where are we facing? Mysterio. facing. If by facing you mean humoring and crushing, then yeah. Timekeeper revive Omega. I knew it. The next battle is going to be Infinity Ultron versus Dark Knight. These two fighters take their heats on the stage. Was Infinity Ultron look different? The battle commences. You look different when your first battle. Yeah. Well, because this is what I was, Omega. Guess what? What do you mean this is what you was? I mean, Dark Knight, not Omega, sorry. What do you mean? What do I mean? This is what I was. This is what I was. Do you really think this is what I am? No. You've seen me in battle. Against Penguin. Well, you haven't because he was so pathetic. I didn't even need a fight. But I will here. So what is this? What do you look like this now? Can you ever hurry up? Because I'm getting the best of you. You're getting the best of me, are you? Clearly. Are you? What? Wait a minute, but you're there! You foolish idiot. You already picked that was me. No. This is me. But I do have an army of these versions of myself. You gotta be joking. Don't even try to bother. I'm too fast for you. Too smart for you. And you can't outmaneuver my speed. Dark Knight? Crossroads Strike! That's pathetic. I got my powers. From the Figa version of Thanos. That's where I got the stones anyway. But I think I'll save that story of how I came to be this powerful. For someone who actually appreciates strength. Basically, don't. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Infinity Stone Strike. Is he dead? Is he dead? He's dead. Dark Knight is dead. The winner is Infinity Ultron, meaning he moves on to the last 32. Where he will be facing the winner of the next battle. It's Morty vs. Rick. Timekeeper. Revive. Dark Knight. This isn't the end of Dark Knight. It's the beginning. Shut up. It's the beginning of a new time. Just fuck off already. You will hear about me again. Will we fuck? Will we fuck, you pathetic weakling? The next battle is Morty vs. Rick. Or Rick vs. Morty, whichever way you want to put it. Will these two fighters take their heats on stage? The battle commences. You know, I never thought it would come to this. Grandfather, what is he talking about, Rick? Since when have you had a grandson? A son, let alone a grandson. I don't know what he's on about. Of course, you're a Rick that doesn't have a grandson. What do you mean he's a Rick that doesn't have a grandson? Like there are other Ricks. Well, there are different timelines, different parallels. What, there's other Ricks in other outer verses? I'm not talking about outer verses. I'm talking about timelines. Different some of you wouldn't understand. But my Rick, he left me behind. He's the strongest one. Or at least he was. strongest one. He's not my Rick anymore. He's still the strongest Rick that I disowned him as a grandfather years ago. What does this got to do with me? Just because I look like your grandfather, you don't just look like him, Rick. You are my grandfather, just a different timeline variation. Different timelines. There is no different timelines. There's one timeline. We're not getting into timelines. That is a whole thing we're not going through in this show. Not getting into different timelines and shit. No, not yet. Not in this anyway. This scale of things that you're looking at now is just the beginning, Rick. And in truth, you know it as well. You all do. You've all seen it. Every Rick has seen the future. Knows what's beyond somehow. Maybe you haven't grasped the concept yet, and this is the very moment that acts as a vector, or whatever that word is. It acts as a vector for you to go on and get this. An activation energy. I can't remember what the word is. I'm sure it begins with V. The word beginning with V for activation energy. For you to go on and understand what I'm talking about. But trust me, eventually you'll get it. You all do. It's all about Rick, isn't it? It's all about Rick. And I'll say no more. It's Rick and Morty. Or at least he was. You gave me this gun. It's not me. You gave me the gun. The version of Rick that gave you that gun couldn't be that smart. Or at least he wanted to backfire on you at some point anyway. Morty put the gun down. What do you mean? See? While you were talking, I already ran a scan on that weapon, and every single opportunity that you have to use it on the field. It's a very powerful tool, a portal gun of some things, create portals to other realms, yes. And I could see what this alternate timeline or whatever it is version of me was thinking. But clearly, she had a fail-safe in place. What the hell is going on? Can't they just fight? Yeah, I know, it's hardly been any fighting going on, if none at all, this battle so far. You can call it a battle. Shut up, I'm explaining. So, the Rick, from his timeline, whatever he's talking about, set a fail-safe in this gun that he gave him. It is a very powerful gun. It is always set to fail and fire backwards at the user if it is ever shot at Rick himself. He knew that you would feel this way, Morty, when he left you behind. And he knew that you'd want to kill him with his own gun. So he left that little detail in there. That fucker. That fucker! So I can't even kill you with it? I know I would never be able to kill him using this, but you. You look like Rick, you deserve to die! Morty? Calm down, Morty. No! You calm down! You try and calm down, but everything I say is you. But everything that I've done has been held back by you. Constantly, they always think it's Rick. They always think, oh, his grandson. He's just riding his coattails. Oh, no, Walker. Morty, no! Shit! It backfired. What is happening? What is happening? You're no longer in the arena, Rick. What is this? Who are you? What is going on? Where am I? How are you? Yee-ha-ha-ha. Yee-ha-ha. Hello. C237. C237. What are you talking about? C237. It is the variation of Rick, of what you are. I'm Rick Prime. No! Yeah. He was right, you know. There are things beyond that you will discover. I'm telling you now, Rick. C237. No one else will know about this. You'll tell no one about what happened here, really. Or I'll come back and crush all your little mates in your insignificant little world. It's bad enough that I had to tie up the loose end of this Morty. This Morty is your grandson. Yeah, well. You realize how useless he is. When you, after the tournament, I guess, when you have time to research this shit and discover what's beyond for yourself. Until that day, I'll just have to finish you. No! You're a fool, Morty. Now, you'll tell no one of this, or as I said, I'll crush your insignificant little unit, your little world in a second. Everything that you know is the microscopic aspect of what it is. Of the real life world. Punk. You're just a fictionalized puppet controlled by a boy who's too old to be doing this shit. But you'll tell no one. Trust me, one day, Rick C237, I'll be seeing you one of these days. And then, and only then will I crush you. What will you do with this information? I don't know. You won't tell anyone if you know what's best for you. Tell everyone that you won the battle. No! And that comes back drastically later. Obviously, that is not for fucking ages, where we will get into that sort of thing. After the tournament, Rick, you know, I don't know if to say this Rick C237, the main one, discovers Morty or what. He's Morty or what, but either way. Eventually, I've seen the real life thing, they clash, and it turns out this one, C237, the main one, had a plan against this one, Rick Prime, and Rick Sanchez. C237 ends up being able to kill him. And that sort of obviously takes his place. But yeah, we'll get into that way down the line. For now, what the? Morty's dead. Rick must have beat him. But how? How did he? Rick wins. Morty. Someone can revive Morty. I can tell that Morty wasn't the real Morty. The real Morty obviously is dead. And he'll always be dead. That was a mere spectacle that he made. Rick, are you okay, my son? I'm fine, Sidious. I'm fine, Father. I'm fine. Let's go. I have to hold this burden. I have to find out what it all means. And he will hold the burden all the way until the real life thing where Rick goes up. And this moment will be looked back upon, and he'll tell everyone what really happened against Morty and how Morty really died. And all that shit in this battle. Yeah, there you go. That match concludes today's fight in the Trinity tournament. Tomorrow will be the final fight of the second round, which will be Grimlock versus Metal Elementor, Bartaluga versus Spectre, Sasaki Hasai versus Chewbacca Jr., Crying the Clown versus Godzilla, The Empty Death versus Batman, and Black Knight versus Deku. Good night. Try to get a good night's rest. You cock.